Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a minute here, but let's take a dive into Bitcoin, where we are seeing a little bit more action than we have recently. It's been going down for a minute, but here we have it slightly breaking out above this downward trend. Now, we probably have until the end of the week or so. Let's see, the 16th. So next Monday until really the end of this wedge closes to really find out where we fall. But after all this downward momentum, we kind of need an upward rally. So I'd consider this generally where we are here, about right here, where we went down from, December of 2017 to about March. So here we are topping out in November, and we're slowly hitting that March area again. Not that history repeats, but it does rhyme. We do need like a little relief rally, whether that's going up to about 40K, back down to the halving, and then back up. But I think we should see some momentum coming in here shortly. Looking at the RSI, really not so much on the 3-day, just because we've kind of gone sideways for a while. But if you look on the weekly chart, we're at some of the lowest levels since, COVID 2018 and then, March of 2015. So having a rally would not be too ridiculous. And then even looking at the Bollinger Bands, more so on a 3-day chart here, you can see where it's tightened up pretty tight. And the last time we've been this close on the Bollinger Bands was, well, October 2018. But that was on a downward move. But, still, even this one, October 2020, before we shot back up. So, let's see, we can pull up the Bollinger Bands here. And you can see, that's on the week. But you can see we're really getting kind of tight here. So we can probably see a lot of action. Realistically, I probably won't jump into position until we reverse the super trend. As you can see, every time we reverse the super trend on the 3-day, which is at 19,000, we usually have some sort of rally. So right here, went up 50%, which, not great, but good. Right here, we had our massive run. That was a 500% rally. A little one here, but COVID kind of hit it. That was kind of a black swan event. Nobody saw that one coming. But here, where I generally think we are in the cycle, you had this massive move up and 220% there. This was just sideways action, but, one bad play in about 4 or 5 years, that's fine. And then obviously right here, the massive run up in 2017. So other stocks that I'm looking at, Coinbase shot up about 15% based upon, crypto moving. It's kind of interesting. This was kind of the top of the market here, when they went public back in April of 2021. And then from November to now, generally down about 90%, which is pretty disgusting. That's almost like the crypto market back in 2017 and 18, where everything dropped about 90 to 99%. Another stock that I'm watching is Riot. And, that is, this one kind of moves in different multiples of Bitcoin, but you can see right here where we have this downward descending triangle, and we're kind of breaking out of it. So typically the price target is generally the top of the wedge, and that could be about, $7.58, which would be a pretty significant move considering from here to the top earlier today when it hit 523, a 43% return. So Riot, according to Tip Ranks, got a buy from Roth Capital, which with a price target of $11. Considering the downward move that we've had since, generally February and November of 2021, it'd be great to see a slight relief rally. You know, this one is a great play for when Bitcoin goes up because, you know, back in May of 2020 it's trading for $1.64 and went all the way up to about 80 bucks, which is a 50x return within less than a year. If that was an option play, I mean, you know, if we're just go to 11 bucks on it, say like a January 2024 call option, I mean, that's an easy 200% return. But, you know, hypothetically, if we had that 50x return, I mean, you can see where it's just, I mean, this is like, let's just go back to 80 bucks. If you were to buy, yeah, insanity on your returns here. So another reason why, you know, Bitcoin and all could be, you know, starting to move up is BlockFi is going to court, and a lot of the crypto firms are slowly trying to delegate the aftermath of the FTX exchange. So in today's tweet from BlockFi expects to file both schedules of assets and liabilities and its statement of financial affairs with the court on January 11th. So many of you, including myself, you know, have crypto on BlockFi, and, you know, yeah, it kind of sucks, you know, because it's kind of frozen up in there. But, you know, I kind of trust BlockFi, you know, even as a centralized exchange. It's kind of been great, but, you know, due to matters of FTX, they kind of, you know, suck. But, you know, if you don't have your coins on a ledger, not your keys, not your coins, that's generally how it goes. In altcoins, ADA has really been taken off. It's hitting that super trend on the 3-day. And once again, like Bitcoin, once the super trend flips, I mean, that's kind of a great play. So last time the super trend flipped was back in November 2020 when it was at 13 cents, ran all the way up to, well, towards the end, you know, but at its peak, $3.10, a 22x gain, which is pretty significant. So not say we'd have that here, but, you know, even back here when it flipped, you know, that was still a 70%, but, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. We all should have bought back here when it was, you know, 1.8 cents, and that just insanity on growth. You know, 158x. You know, we put 10 grand in there, you're a millionaire. But shoulda, coulda, woulda. You know, everybody's freaking out during COVID. But here's a nice little dip here where, you know, it went down to generally 24 cents. You know, if it goes up to about 15 bucks at the end of the next cycle, I mean, that's still 64x, you know. ADA has definitely been one of my plays since 2017. Yeah, it's a fairly decent coin in all the projects they have going for it. And, you know, here, Link is another one that I like, you know, and a downward, here's my crappy TA from back then where everything was going up. But, you know, this is another one that, you know, created massive gains back in the alt season back in 2020. So thank you for watching the channel. After a month of not posting videos, I'll probably post more crypto videos as everything starts to heat up again with the Fed pivoting and, you know, kind of breaking this trend line. I think we can see some interesting plays here in the next few months. So until next video.